Hi, it's Vera again. If you watched our previous video about high blood pressure, we hope you understand the seriousness of this medical condition. Today we are going to show you many of the natural things that you can do to help lower and control your blood pressure. Be sure to watch closely at the end of the video, because this information will be helpful for your overall health in addition to your quest to naturally lower your blood pressure. First and foremost, please understand that there's no safe and effective way to quickly lower high blood pressure at home. The best way to lower high blood pressure is to make lifestyle changes over days and weeks. This will allow your body to naturally adapt to the change. Only your doctor or a qualified healthcare practitioner can diagnose and determine whether you have high blood pressure. If your blood pressure is dangerously high and needs to be lowered quickly, it must be done in a healthcare setting. Recommendations for diet and physical activity can vary from person to person. So, it is crucial to talk with your doctor about the ways you can lower your blood pressure, to make sure they're safe for you. We feel it is important to help you realize all the things you can do to lower your blood pressure at home. But you must include your doctor in the process. Talk to your healthcare provider about the things you want to do to lower your blood pressure, even good practices such as improving your diet and participating in regular exercise. Let's talk for a second why it is important to involve your doctor. If you decide to monitor your blood pressure daily at home, that is a very good practice. Let's suppose that you begin to realize that your blood pressure monitor constantly registers higher than normal blood pressures. You might assume that you are hypertensive. You decide to take natural supplements and several other steps to reduce your blood pressure. A qualified healthcare professional may determine that you do not have high blood pressure at all. Perhaps your blood pressure is elevated because of pain related to arthritis, or because you drink too much coffee. Your doctor or practitioner has the skill and equipment to make the proper diagnosis. Here's a tip. If you have a home monitoring device, bring it with you on your next visit to the doctor. This way you can compare how your device measures your blood pressure with your doctor's professional measurement. Now, let's talk about what you need to know about natural ways to lower high blood pressure. Remember, there is no way to quickly lower high blood pressure other than medications. However, depending on your situation, utilizing these natural tips, you can help you reduce medication dosage, or avoid the need for medication altogether. The first way you can naturally lower blood pressure is to walk and exercise regularly. Exercise is one of the best things you can do to lower high blood pressure, but we want to place the emphasis on walking. Walking is easy to incorporate in your daily lifestyle, and it does not require any special equipment. Walking is also the best way to strengthen your body for when you are ready to add regular exercise to your lifestyle. Daily walks lasting 30 minutes helps make your heart stronger and more efficient at pumping blood, which lowers the pressure in your arteries. Eventually, adding exercise to walking can reduce your blood pressure even further. The next natural way to reduce blood pressure is to reduce your sodium intake. Intake of too much salt is a health concern around the world. In large part, this is due to consumption of processed and prepared foods. Many studies link high salt intake with high blood pressure and other heart issues, including stroke. If you already have high blood pressure, it's worth cutting back on your sodium intake. It will make a significant difference. The best way to do this is to reduce or eliminate processed foods from your diet. Processed food is defined as food that has been cooked, canned, frozen, packaged, or changed in its nutritional composition by fortifying, preserving, or preparing in different ways. There are supposedly healthy versions of processed or packaged food. Do not go by the labeling, look at the nutritional values to decide if a processed food is healthy for you and your family. Another important way to naturally reduce your blood pressure is to drink less alcohol. Drinking alcohol is linked to 16% of high blood pressure cases around the world. There are some studies that have determined that low to moderate amounts of alcohol may protect the heart. A good guideline would be to keep alcohol consumption to no more than 1 drink or 2 a day. The next tip for naturally lowering your blood pressure is to eat more potassium-rich foods. Potassium is an important mineral that helps your body get rid of sodium and eases pressure on your blood vessels. Foods that are particularly high in potassium include vegetables, leafy greens, tomatoes, potatoes, and sweet potatoes. Fruits that should be eaten include melons, bananas, avocados, oranges, and apricots. Dairy products that are high in potassium include milk and yogurt. To round out the list, consider increasing consumption of tuna and salmon, nuts and seeds, as well as beans and legumes. You can naturally lower blood pressure by cutting back on your intake of caffeine. Like alcohol, there is some benefit to its consumption. People who drink caffeinated coffee and tea tend to have a lower risk of heart disease and high blood pressure than those who don't drink it. However, drinking excessive amounts of coffee, tea, energy drinks, and soft drinks can cause a short-term spike in blood pressure. This next natural tip is just as important as walking. An important factor in reducing your blood pressure is your ability to manage stress. First, let's define stress and its signs and symptoms. Stress is a normal reaction. It is how we react when changes occur. We react to these changes three ways: physically, emotionally, and intellectually. Stress can be positive. For example, if you are driving home after a long day at work, your stress response might help your body work harder and stay alert longer. But stress becomes a problem when stressors continue without relief or without periods of relaxation. In stressful situations, your body's autonomic nervous system controls your heart rate, breathing, vision, and more. Our built-in stress response puts us in the fight or flight response. When a person is constantly feeling stressed, continuous activation of the stress response causes wear and tear on the body. This is when physical, emotional, and behavioral symptoms develop. Physical symptoms of stress include aches and pains, chest pain or the feeling of your heart racing, exhaustion combined with trouble sleeping, headaches, dizziness or shaking, high blood pressure, muscle tension or jaw clenching, stomach or digestive problems, trouble having sex, a weak immune system. The emotion and mental symptoms of stress are anxiety or irritability, depression, panic attacks, and sadness. If we do not manage chronic stress, this can only add to our health problems, because people will try to manage it with unhealthy, even additive behaviors such as drinking alcohol too much or too often, overeating or developing an eating disorder, smoking, using drugs, gambling, sex addiction, compulsive shopping, and the list goes on. There is no diagnosis for stress because every person's experience is subjective. Only the person experiencing it can determine whether it's present and how severe it feels. However, your healthcare provider may use questionnaires to help you understand your stress and how it affects your life. Consider these daily strategies for stress relief. You may want to pause the video to get pen and paper. Here is a list of helpful strategies for dealing with stress. When you feel symptoms of stress coming on, a short walk can boost your mood. At the end of each day, take a moment to appreciate what you have accomplished rather than what you didn't get done. Set goals for your day, week, and month. Narrowing your focus will help you feel more in control of tasks ahead. Consider daily meditation or listening to soothing music to avoid stress or to decompress. Visualize yourself stepping off the hamster wheel, take a few moments, strictly for your own peace and tranquility. If necessary, consider making changes to make your work life less stressful. Take care of your body each day by eating right, exercising, and getting enough sleep. Stay positive and practice gratitude by acknowledging the good parts of your day and of your life. Accept the reality that you can't control everything, and that there are some situations you cannot change. Learn to say no to additional responsibilities when you are too busy or stressed. Stay connected with people who keep you calm, make you happy, and provide emotional support. If you feel chronically stressed, consider talking to a therapist or your healthcare provider about your worries. We have enjoyed bringing you another video, and thank you for watching this video to the end. Is there a particular health subject you would like to know more about? Leave us a comment and we'll be happy to put together a video. Keep an eye out for our next video regarding skin care. If you have learned anything from these videos, please support our channel by subscribing and hitting the notification bell.